This is a brief introduction to a title block in a layout. Starting off, you have just a straight out of the box Civil 3D configuration, and the layouts are not populated with a title block and a border, and they may not represent the same size sheet of paper that you use. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at another drawing template. And let's say it looks something like this. The advantage to using this drawing template is you have a title block and a border that is one block. When you double click on it, then you get the enhanced attribute editor. And this gives you the field values that are populating the title block here. Now you can use this in two ways. You can connect this to a sheet set, and that's why you're seeing fields here. These grayed out areas are fields that are connected to a sheet set. When I edit a field, then you can see that it is connected to a sheet set property. So in the other way of using this, if you're not going to be using a sheet set, you simply just type in the text that you want to. If this is a site plan, you just type that in, and when you click on apply, the value is here. And then we can also look in the title block, and you'll notice that the value is right there. Now let's take a look at some of the changes that we could make. Double click, and the reason why you want to use a title block with attributes on there is because you don't have to worry about the formatting and the placement. You don't have to worry about editing instances of mtext where you might accidentally change the format or change the position, and plus you might miss something if it's something that you have to browse to or zoom to. It's all right here, and so anything that you need to edit in the title block, it's in the attribute editor. So for instance, the client, if we wanted to just make this your client name, then you see how that's spelled out right here. Click on apply and then OK, and you've edited the title block. Now let's take a look at another instance where you're going to use this in a sheet set. There's the Project 1 DST file, and that's a sheet set definition file. This is tied to a layout, and the layout is contained within the sheet set. I can just right click and choose open. That opens the drawing file. So that's a benefit of using Sheet Set Manager, is you can simply navigate to the sheets that are in the sheet set, even if they're stored in an unopened drawing. It immediately browses to the layout. Now let's take a look at some of the automation that takes place here. In the title block, you can use some system variables. I know it sounds like a big word, but simply like the drawing name. You could have that located on your sheet. Sheet numbering is a big deal. So let's say that this is going to be sheet number 1 of, and then the total number of sheets. So in this case here, if we had several sheets, let's say I'm going to create a copy, and we can just add the other layouts to the sheet set. So I'll save the drawing, add the layouts, So you can see the additional layouts that are available that I just added and just import checked. So now we have 2 more sheets. Let's say that we wanted to renumber those. And we're going to start off with number 2 here, and then go to number 3 and number 4. And let's just say that they were not a part of the grading plans, so we'll just move that out here. And we can change the order. And now I'm just going to right click and choose rename and renumber. So if we wanted all of these sheets to have just the same title, topographic survey, I'll just copy that to the clipboard. And let's say this is going to be number 2. This one doesn't have a number yet because it's a new sheet that was added. Call that number 3, and we'll change this here. We're also going to update the layout tab name, and these have to be unique, so we just prefix it with the sheet number. Click on next. This is number 4. Control V to paste, and click OK. Now what we want to do is, that takes care of the sheet numbers here. What we want to do is to tally up the total number of sheets. So we just right click and go into the sheet set properties, and inside the sheet set properties we've got a custom field that shows us the total number of sheets. Let's just say that that's going to be 4. And now what we can do is look in the background here. I'll just auto hide this. Do a regen, and now you can see that there's the number 2 there out of 4. So sheet 2 of 4. If we switch to another layout, there's layout number 3, and you can see there's sheet number 3 of 4. Final one, 4 of 4. And in each one of these, the title is Topographic Survey. Zoom to the extents, and then this would be the courteous way to leave each layout is by zooming to the extents. So that way the next user will see exactly what they're getting in a preview thumbnail. In the ebook, we'll show you how to make a nice clean title block first, purging out all of the elements, and we'll make that from an existing title block. Then we'll show you how to insert that into a layout, and then also create a sheet set template file that goes along with your title block that ties into the custom properties.